shocking new theory which might prove that life exists on other planets. And this is what Indian scientists are trying to examine. Rishikesh Kumar on Sputnik News reports, even though scientists seem agreed that life on Earth began around 4 billion years ago and consisted at first of amoeba and other monocellular structures. Of course, they're considering the theory of evolution, gradually evolving into a dazzling array of complex structures. How life began is another theory, another story entirely, and the source of countless theories. So no evidence, just theories. Now some think it could all have started with a shock. The planet's first living organisms, which emerged billions of years ago, may have come into existence after life-forming molecules, those building blocks on which life depends, such as amino acids, were subjected to some kind of a shock wave, a method known as shock processing. This is what a team of scientists led by Surendra Singh at India's Physical Research Laboratory, PRL, has found. The release issued by the Indian Space Research Organization read, "Shock processing of amino acids and nucleobases tend to form complex macro-scale structures within about 2 milliseconds. Just that, a split second. This discovery suggested the building blocks of life could have polymerized not just on Earth, but on other planetary bodies through shock processing life-forming molecules." Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. PRL scientists used 2 material shock tube facilities in Bengaluru and Ahmedabad, and they performed a series of experiments which they subjected a range of amino acids and nucleobases to high-intensity shocks. These tubes can generate shock waves at speeds up to Mach 5.6, that's 5.6 times the speed of sound, and temperatures of about 8,000 degrees Kelvin and lasting about 2 milliseconds. After shock processing a mixture of many of the amino acids, up to 20, scientists observed twisted threads that split and combined and tube-like structures being formed. They said, clearly there is a resemblance in the complex macro-scale structures we see in the shocking samples with those found in cellular structures. Similar structures have also been reported to be present in some of the meteorites, although their origin and exact nature has been unknown. This is what the scientists stated after their observations. The speed at which the basic ingredients of the living cell were formed surprised the scientists, as the conversion of the simple to complex molecules by the action of charged particles such as electrons, protons, and ions takes a long time. The study also provides further experimental evidence for the threads observed in the meteorites because biomolecules are assembled from impact-induced shocks. And they said these results suggest that impact shock processes might have contributed to the self-assembly of biological relevant structures and the origin of life, they said. Now, look, when you have, for example, what happens with the impacts of these celestial rocks impacting our Earth at such very high speeds and very hot temperatures? This is exactly what this shock waves of pressure, temperature, and speed as what they found in their experiments. So could this have taken place on Earth as well? Anyway, this is very strange and new findings. And please leave your comments about this. This is on Sputnik News. Thank you for your support.